All right, in today's video, what we're going to look at is momentum in relationship to when you're making changes in a program, a course, a policy, whatever you're changing or redesigning, which a lot of colleges are doing right now with their math, and much more so than just picking a new textbook or doing a little bit within a course. They're doing major revisions. What courses are we offering? Who is being placed into them? I think of it as like, what are the buckets? That's the courses. And then who are we putting into the buckets? Who are we placing into these courses? We're making major changes throughout the country in how we do this with both developmental math and developmental English, often because of a mandate or laws, but also because there's so much there's movement, there's needles moving in other states. And so, certain states, a lot of states will be like, oh, they're actually getting something to happen and it's working. We need to implement that. And so we have a lot of data to look at. We have best practices to look at. We have so many things to feel more confident about the changes we're making. That's not enough to make them though, okay? So what we have to have with a program, if you're wanting to make a change, that is in a lot of ways, just like what I talked about in the last video with students, it's a long road. It can be overwhelming and daunting when you look at all the things that have to happen, okay? And so there's a couple of things that, just like for students, that they need to right away get in, take their math, get a college level credit, have a success, have a win. No different for programs when you're making changes. So one of the things I mentioned last time is that college students, if possible, it'd be better if we could get them 15 credits right off the bat, like get them in for real, not just put your toe in the water, okay? Same for program changes. You got to commit, go into it. So when you're working on this, the schools that I see and the ones that I work with that they're having change and they're having momentum happen, it's because this is not, oh, we'll work on it when we have time. It would be a nice thing. It's like, no, it's a necessary thing. Now, I'm gonna be the first to admit, when you got a legislator breathing down your neck that you have to do it, it's a little bit different. I get that. But there are other schools that do not have legislation and mandates, and they just feel this pressing need. It's like, we have to do different by our students. We have to do better by them. There are things that can be done. We know what they are. We've got to make them happen. And they feel this sense of urgency. Okay, so what you have to do is channel that into initial intense commitment. Get working on things. Form a group. I would say form a task force, not a committee. You got to have a finite goal for a finite amount of time. This is what we're trying to do. We're not just sitting around here, hey, it's a Tuesday afternoon, let's have a meeting. No, we have a goal, we're meeting, we're accomplishing things. We are not here to talk. We are here to discuss, make decisions, and then take action. And then we're going to look at those actions and see what's happening and what's working and what's not. So just like for students, the key is we got to get in there, have some intensity, start off, go in with the work and really commit to the work. That means more discussions, more frequently, coming up with, here's the biggest thing, give yourself a deadline. Give yourself a semester where you say, this is a semester that we're getting rid of all of our whatever. Like for some schools, it might be your traditional sequence, or this is the semester we're going all in and we're launching whatever course at scale, whatever. It's give yourself a timeline, because if you don't, we just, someday, and then the semesters just pass and pass and pass. And that's so easy to happen because we're all busy and life gets in the way. So you've got to have some initial intensity. You've got to have a goal that is like, because that's going to enforce some intensity as well. It's like, okay, we've got a deadline now, so we can work back from that and know, okay, like if I want to roll out, I'm working with a lot of schools right now that want to roll out new co-requisite courses at scale a year from now. Okay, so if they're doing that, then they're working their way backwards. Do they have their courses approved? Do they have their placement? Anything that changes they need to make, is that approved? Are advisors and registrars and everyone in student services, are they informed about the changes? It helps you work back and build a timeline of all the things that need to happen to make that goal happen. And that increases that sense of urgency too. Also getting more people involved. It's not just, hey, we're talking about it kind of thing, okay? But then the next thing is you've got to get a win. And so the main thing is you've got to do something and start to see, oh, this is working, like we are doing something. Now, in theory, a win would be we start to see pass rates go up, or we start to see way more students complete. That takes time. So when I'm saying get a win in this situation, what I mean is you need to see that there is progress and momentum happening with your group that is working on this with your college. Meaning it's you can feel it's like, oh, we don't just have, it's not just a talking, experiment. While we are here, we have a plan, we have a timeline, we are working towards it. You can feel movement. Things are happening. That's what a win feels like for a college. For a college that has been struggling with inertia, struggling with, interpersonal relationship issues, that win can be, hey, we had a good meeting and we actually listened to each other and talked about things. I've seen a bunch of these lately. So they're like, I'm like on cloud 9 because I've seen multiple colleges lately have really great meetings, faculty administration and student services, where it's like, hey, we didn't know that could actually happen. We could actually get all out of meeting, have some agreement, have some disagreement respectfully, and keep moving. And that's a huge win. So momentum, the key, get going, get yourself a timeline, and get a win. And that will keep you going because it's like, okay, I can see it's happening. It's happening. And then when you're feeling like, oh, I'm tired of this, it's like, but look how far we've come. You can look back, 2, 3, 6 months, whatever, and go, we weren't there. We're not there anymore. Look how far we've come. That is what will keep you going. Hope you have a great rest of your day.